Hello, everyone. I apologize for being in a beanie and a blanket, but I'm very cold right now. But first, we're gonna just kind of talk a little bit about the June solstice and what that actually means. So apparently, the June solstice is the first day of summer. It's when for everyone that's in the northern hemisphere, it's when the sun reaches its northwesternmost point in the sky, and it basically means, summer's starting and the days can only get shorter from here. But I thought that was pretty interesting. There are a couple of other facts that I thought were super interesting in this little observatory June solstice 2020 video. One of them was that Nordic cultures also celebrate the June solstice, but they celebrate it with things like maypoles and sort of like a midsummer type of celebration, which I thought was very interesting. And in certain Chinese cultures, the June solstice is represented with the yin yang, but more particularly the dark. I don't remember if it's the yin or the yang, but the dark one, because the days get shorter. So instead of, using the light one, because now we've reached the lightest day of the year, or the longest, lightest day of the year, they celebrate the anticipation of shorter days and the coming of winter, which I thought was really interesting. Another thing that I thought was super interesting was that the solar limb, I have never heard of this before. The solar limb is like the outer line, the outer ridge of the sun. I didn't know that had a name, so that's pretty cool. Another fun fact that I learned was that there are certain telescopes, which I know nothing about telescopes, so pretty much any information is new information, but you can remove all types of light except for hydrogen light. And I'm not sure exactly what that does. It's called an alpha or hydrogen alpha filter. But basically it removes all of the beautiful white light from the sun. I think it's so you can get more of a clear view of it. But they had that in the video, which was super cool to watch. And I think one of the last fun facts that I remember, which was really, really interesting, is that most weather is driven by this thing called differential heating, which, sounds really cool, but it's pretty much means that different areas of the world receive different amounts of sun and different solar radiation, which messes with the temperature and basically makes it so we have different weather patterns, in addition to, of course, a bunch of other things. But yeah, I thought that was super interesting. I love this video. I think everyone should watch it because, heck, what's cooler than watching the June solstice, the summer solstice for us in the northern hemisphere, within your own home? That's awesome. I didn't even have to get out of bed to watch this. So yeah, I think that's about it. Definitely would recommend. This is Mackenzie Baratic signing out. Bye!